All right. Let's get going, man. Change the desk arrangement a little bit. I wanted to have more control instead of moving my entire setup somewhere else. Not about that. Okay. If you hear some noise in the background, it's just the plumbing. Let's see. What are we doing? Okay. This is what we're doing today. Alright. I'm gonna put the model's tag somewhere around here. You're gonna see it. Like always, give credit and whatnot. So I was recently looking at the whole Tory Lanez with the whole black girl and the light-skinned girl in his music video. Well, in the other artist's music video. And a lot of people were first praising Tory, then a lot of people were coming after him because they thought he set it up into being like some kind of publicity stunt of some sort, you know. I mean, which is fair. Celebs do that a lot. You know, people who have a lot of following, they need some kind of buzz, so they do stunts to get that buzz around whatever project they're a part of or whatever it is, or even just for themselves to keep themselves relevant and whatnot, which is fair for people to be skeptical when a celeb does something out in the open to the public, trying to, you know, raise awareness and whatnot. The dark skin model came out and was kind of in layman's terms just trying to say that it was all fake and staged, and that's not what exactly happened, and you know, basically saying that they were lying. So a lot of people had their inputs, started trashing Tory for being a faker. I don't really have much of an opinion on a lot of things. I don't really care for a lot of things, but you know, I try to keep some sort of relevancy, commentary, since I'm doing these videos. So my opinion is that I can see from 2 points. If he did fake it, it does hurt and help the dark skin community. In terms of that, how it helps, it does bring awareness, because that does happen a lot. There is this very big, like, underbelly in the black community where people are extremely colorist, and they don't even sometimes are very aware of it, right? I'm not gonna put this whole like slavery thing mentality on it, but like, we all grew up being discriminated because we're black, so it's like, why would you discriminate against your own people and stuff like that? Me especially, I'm a dark-skinned man. I've experienced it myself from my own people. It's a little damaging, you know. I'm sure it's a lot more damaging for a female. You know, so yeah, it was that's in the way I would think that it was good to bring awareness to that. Negatively, because it seems like such a like a facade. It kind of takes away from it, like a little bit, just a little bit. But like, like I said, it's really up to everybody to kind of determine if they still believe it or not and whatnot. Because it does happen. It does happen. Because of the models I shoot, I've been turned away from projects and stuff like that. And when I mean the models I shoot, like I shoot majority black women, sometimes more than so dark-skinned women. And I've been turned away from projects because they see my portfolio as like, oh, that's not like what we want and who we want, you know what I mean? I've been told to, change up my portfolio from shooting black people to shooting other races and stuff like that by my own people telling me that. And I could see why they tell me that, because I'll be honest, even though I support my black people and my community so much, there is this weird like lack of respect in the community when they feel like they have access to you. And I can understand that, right? When you're on the come up, they just don't feel like they should respect you, right? So they try to nickel and dime you, they try to talk down to you, etc., etc., which probably is the reason why a lot of people, even till now, tell me that, yo, maybe you should switch it up to shoot other kinds of people, other races. I mean, granted, I shoot other races. Like, it's not like I'm specifically just for black people. I shoot Hispanics, whites, Asians, you name it, But I guess a lot of people from my inner circle, and sometimes we see outside of the circle, are like, bro, you could do so much more if you just like stop focusing so much on the community. And it's not necessarily even my fault per se that why it happens like that. It's just that my community feels more comfortable shooting with me than with somebody else. But at that same consequence, they do in some ways sometimes nickel and dime and kind of just overall disrespect, So I can see why, but I get why people were so excited when Tory kind of came out, because there is this very thing with black men where they don't praise a lot of black women and they do praise women from other races. That does happen. I myself personally have never done that. I never grew up on this whole concept of light-skinned girls are better or dark-skinned girls are better. I just liked women. Like, I didn't really care for the color of the skin, But yeah, I guess that's why people were like, oh, finally somebody's, standing up for us, looking for that white knight syndrome, But yeah, I personally believe that it did happen the way he said it did happen, but he also made it public to kind of boost his credibility, almost, which is nothing wrong with that. He's an artist. He's trying to make money. He's trying to get people on his side, trying to get fans. I'm sure everybody does a little bit of something like that, brown nosing somewhere in their career. But I guess some people aren't happy about that. There's a lot of lately, a lot of black men who pander to this whole dark skin women are beautiful thing, but they don't really mean it. And I know this because I know dudes like this, and they really don't mean it because of their actions from the past have really shown who they were. and me just like being surrounded by them, I know they're faking it. So I could also understand why people think that he would be faking it, because there's a lot of dudes like that, Toronto. There's a lot of dudes like that in the industry, period. That fake, like, we stand by our black woman BS. They know they're not. They know they don't. But they're going to say it anyways because they know what gets people hyped and excited and happy. And, you know, all that junk. The world we live in, you know, everybody's doing something to appease everybody, to be a part of something, to be, you know, always in try to be in the moment, you know. And I never grew up on that, you know. Maybe it's because I was such an isolated kid. My parents didn't really want me to really interact with too many people because they were very cautious with who I interacted with and whatnot. And that goes to say because I lived in a very, at the time, a very controversial area. But in the same time, I kind of appreciate it because it did make me be able to observe people. You know what I mean? It made me more cautious of people. And always just kind of looking over my shoulder kind of thing. People call it paranoia, but like sometimes it does help. I mean, it's not the greatest way to live, but like it's better than looking like a total naive fool. And that's something I don't want to do. I don't want to be naive and think that somebody's for me and they're not, right? Yeah. That is what happened with that situation. Text message from the wifey. Looking over, checking it twice, making sure all is evened out. Okay, let's see how that looks. Ooh, yeah. That's some good dodge and burn right there. Oh, yep. Definitely is. Okay. Now I'm going to do like a global dodge and burn. Thank you, Retouch Academy, for this amazing panel. You make my life easier. definitely make my life easier. Global dodge and burn is kind of like just getting a more broad area. Tends to turn global. And just kind of like make everything a little bit more symmetrical. Again, you know, that's what we're going for. We're not trying to like kill the shadows or kill the lights. We're just trying to make things symmetrical. That's the goal. All right. There's not much you could do there because we're just doing the face, and it's not like an in-depth picture like that. Okay. Next is frequency separation. Let's do that. I usually get my mixer brush, and I go over the face like this. I don't have to, but I do. Okay, let's get over here with the cheeks. We have to get to the cheeks. Alright. You know what I'm saying? That's good. I like to go over the face with like one singular natural color of the entire face. I don't know why. I just feel like it looks better when I do that. Kind of helps me like blend everything out too. That's right. guys, that's it. First picture is done. What I usually do after is just I go to camera raw and I pick it up from there. Let me zoom in. I like to sharpen my images, okay? Boom. That's it. And that's all, people. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, have a good day, man.